Welcome back in, everybody, to the second game here of StoRm vs cybercats. In that first one, cybercats, it's fair to say they got Medusa'd. Krillia, even though the Nikki Cool was on a roll here, 10-0 in 7 in terms of kills for the Queen of Pain. Krillia, you know, never really got picked off. He was the big build and demolisher when it came to closing this game out. We saw the LC coming in from Dominic. 3-0-12 there as well. Looks like it's just about webcams. Just taking a look at the lobby chat. Yeah, looks like we'll be getting going soon, but it's just about the webcams so far. Yeah, Dark Lord never really got any kills. 0-2-0 on the Phantom Lancer. DK Focus coming through 3-3-2. Had a Nullifier, an AC, and a Helm of the Overlord. Lycans, you know, it's all right for them if they're trying to get pickoffs, but again, it just felt like StoRm with the blink away from the Queen of Pain, with a walk away as well from the Medusa. There was just not enough lockdown on the side of cybercats, and they kind of got punished for it. And trying to come through, get aggressive as well. Took 2-6-0, going for that. Dragonlance, nothing else really in the bag. A wand, Dragonlance, as well as brown boots here for the Ench. Net worth-wise, the lowest on the table, 5,000 gold. When you look at the Seneko on the Chen on 15,000, you had 1J on the Spirit Breaker, 13,000. Techies as well. Force Majeure building towards those, what looks like the Greaves, with only the mechanism though. A Bracer as well as the Mana Boots, 6,000 gold net worth there on the Techies. 0, 8, and 5. So it was rough. It was really rough for cybercats, and then, I mean, hopefully this time you have to kind of ban out the Chen for Seneko. If you let Seneko have that Chen, it's bad news bears, you know, coming through into the fight. But, you know, you've still got the Timsaw you want to ban out. Probably this time you want to ban out Medusa. Beastmasters, Broodmothers being taken away as well. So there's a whole window of heroes that you have to try and kind of juggle when you only have the option to ban out two. And you know StoRm, they're going to bait you into banning out this Medusa as well as the Chen. They're not going to ban it themselves. So they will force you to use your bans to expand heroes that then they will be able to pick up, like the StoRms, Pugners, Beastmasters. We saw this time the Medusa. And yeah, we'll see whether it's going to be similar here. I'm just looking through. Everybody looks ready. Okay, yeah, we're going to get ready to go in a couple of minutes. But yeah, cybercats coming into this one again. I think the match is close between the two teams. I think once we see a Medusa-less game, you know, I think cybercats will be in with a better of a chance. But yeah, for that first game, they just could not get the ball rolling. Queen of Pain absolutely destroyed the Pangolier coming into that mid to late game. The Medusa just ran over absolutely everybody. So as we are getting ready to get ourselves into the draft, we'll see what the bans are going to be. Yeah, okay. Medusa, StoRm, take that straight out. I mean, you have the first pick on cybercats, so you don't want to be giving the cybercats the Medusa. Meanwhile, on the side of cybercats, they do ban out the Chen here. Timbersaw going to be taken away as well as that Broodmother. So what do we let through? We let through the again, the Beastmaster. The Doom gets through. The Pugner into the Storm Spirit gets through. So I wonder if StoRm actually steal away the Storm Spirit here. Because cybercats, that first pick Pugner, that's a big indicator of how they want to go with the Medusa already being banned.
10 seconds remaining.
Storm Spirit is a really good hero at the minute as well, in a really comfortable position in terms of just the hero strength in the current meta. So if you do give cybercats this Storm Spirit, you have to have a really damn good answer to it. Maybe a silencer to come out for StoRm. So StoRm, taking the time, coming through some reserve time to think about this very first pick. Do they want to snatch the Storm Spirit away from the side of cybercats? They want this to be as smooth and as comfortable as possible here in this second game, because again, they want this win. So yeah, silencer comes out just to preempt maybe the Storm Spirit pick if they don't pick it up.
Dire team pick.
Which, no, they go for the Doom. Doom, another really good hero against the Storm Spirit. If he dives in, the Global Silence comes out. You've got the Doom that can follow up. And it just leaves the Storm Spirit kind of, you know, marooned in no man's land behind enemy lines. As cybercats then will have to kind of shuffle and panic to catch up to the Storm Spirit. So the Storm Spirit dive here, not the greatest in the world with this Silence and Doom combo already being up in the first phase. So cybercats, do they still want to lock in the Storm Spirit in the second pick of this first phase? Could build into... I mean, it mean build into an early BKB, and maybe even a Lincoln Sphere on Storm Sphere, which you really don't want to do as a Storm. Maybe the Pugna goes for that Lincoln Sphere to protect you, offer you some protection. And the Storm then goes for an Orchid. So if you get the dive in with the Orchid coming out onto the Silencer, you have to watch out for the Doom. But if you get that Orchid on the Silencer, stop that Global Silence from coming through. It's going to be the Terrorblade. Okay. Terrorblade right off the bat here, so maybe thinking twice about the Storm Spirit. Immediately, the Shadow Demon ban comes out from cybercats here as well. Shadow Demon getting a little bit more popular, especially with these heavy right-click heroes. So the illusions that come through from the disruptions, it's a really nice setup as well for the Doom to be able to close the gap, get his ultimate off.
Remaining.
Yeah, the Shadow Demon is seeing more and more play at the minute.
5 seconds remaining.
And how do Stormwall ban around here?
Ban.
Take away the Undying. Yeah, again, that Tombstone, that grab, that save coming through from the shard on the Tombstone, especially when you can get it, well, it's a 50-50 off the Tormentor, but theoretically you can get it for free fairly early on at 20 minutes. You know, it does make the Undying really strong, just be able to save an ally with that Tombstone grab. So the Morph going to be banned out here from cybercats. Who would you want to play into? I mean, off lane, we're already going to see the Doom coming out. So it's not going to be something like an Underlord pick here for Storm. Okay, they ban out the Spirit Breaker. Again, anything that can dive to the backlines and get this jump onto the Silencer before the Global Silence comes out, you know, will be a major threat. So the Spirit Breaker can be able to get in with a charge into a Nether Strike, just completely shut down the Silencer. Cybercats taking away the Naga Siren. Okay. Fairly strong hero with the Riptide coming through. Yeah, the Terrorblade doesn't want to fight into that, really. They ban out the Queen of Pain, though. So they're going to go for the Storm Spirit themselves. So Storm do get that Storm. And, yeah, this is where the Pugna, if he goes for any defensive decreps, even if he goes for any offensive ones here, the Storm Spirit still be able to put out a lot of magic damage here. So that Decrepify from the Pugna, got to be very aware of it when now a Silencer coming out into a Storm Spirit.
5 seconds remaining.
And again, I think Storm is back to being pretty much the lane winner in the mid lane. There's not a lot that does shut him down in the mid lane. Even when the Void Spirit was strong, I think that was like the one big answer was the Void Spirit. If you had a good start on the Void Spirit, you were able to shut down that Storm Spirit. But for the most part, Storm Spirit looks just incredibly strong at the minute. And is, I think, probably one of maybe 2 or 3 mid lane heroes along with the Queen of Pain that really do make up that S tier level of mid laners. Cybercats, so they get that Beastmaster. No big wave clear coming up from the side of Storm just yet. They could go, I mean, we're seeing Sven's being picked up a little bit more. The Sven probably would have to worry about the Decrepify because pretty much all of his damage is tied up in his right clicks.
5 seconds remaining.
You get close as well to the Terrorblade, so the Sunder will be on the table. So maybe not the Sven.
Radiant team pick.
Ember Spirit.
Ember Spirit comes out here for Cybercats. I wonder if Storm going for the Monkey King here. Keeper Light comes out, so you have that. That's going to be the steroid here for the Storm Spirit with that Chakra Mana coming out for the Keeper of Light to help out Storm when they start to get into these fights. Yeah, the Ember doesn't do too bad thanks to the Flame Guard, but I don't think it's a
10 seconds remaining.
A hero that really wins up against it. Maybe goes
5
even.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's a lane winner up against the Storm Spirit. And what do you want to be picking up now? Cybercats looking for a second support. Meanwhile, Storm looking for their the carry. So what have we got in terms of carries? Cybercats. What don't they want to be fighting against? Carry-wise, they ban out the Bloodseeker. Yeah, Bloodseeker, really nice one. What else? Let's take a look at the Dota Plus role assistant to see what's left. Would you probably not want to go for an AM? Monkey King, again, I don't think the Monkey King would be a bad pick, especially up against the Beastmaster in the lane.
10
Though,
seconds
again,
remaining.
you are kind of locking that hard lockdown on the side of Storm. You have the
5
Steering Chains and the
seconds
Roar to
remaining.
come out on the side of Cybercats. You have the Vortex, I suppose, as well as the Infernal Blade on the side of Storm.
Radiant team back. Dire team pick.
Slark would have been nice with a Pounce. Yeah, I think you need something. Just with a bit of hard lockdown here. The Juggernaut might not be a bad pick, but again, lacks a little bit of that lockdown. The Naga's already been banned out. Yeah,
10
so no
seconds
song there.
remaining.
Troll is a
5
garbage
seconds
hero, and I
remaining.
hate seeing it played, so please don't pick that, Storm. But yeah, Cybercat's looking for another support. So I wonder where they want to go. With the Spirit Breaker being banned, Shadow Demon, they banned that out themselves. What do they want to run? Because is this going to be the Pugna 5 with the Terrorblade in the lane? And then you're looking, what, for an offlaner with the... And you could still go with the Techies? Yeah, you could still go for the Techies.
Radiant
Techies isn't banned out. Put
team
that in the lane with the Beastmaster. You're going to go for the Bat Rider instead. Spamming out the... Okay, so Lasso, even more lockdown here, and Storm. How do they try and deal with this one? Because... Again, you need something that's tanky enough to survive through a lasso. I mean, they probably go for the jump on the lasso with the Storm Spirit.
5
Maybe even
seconds
like the
remaining.
silence or something like that, taking down one of the supports. Or the Storm. Just to keep the Storm Spirit locked down, stop him from zip-zapping away with the ball lightning.
Juggernaut.
But what
Choose your
do... It is with the Juggernaut. Okay. Yeah, no hard CC on the hero there, but the Omni-Slash coming through. No real ways to... You could get the remnants off of Young G, Sleight of Fist there as well. Dark Lord being able to pop out some illusions. Probably get some Manta Style there as well. But Krilliat probably going to be picking up the Battle Fury. Deals with the Beastmasters once he... I mean, I wonder if the Beastmaster changes build and goes for like an Ags here with a Vanguard in the lane. And maybe not going towards the Helm of the Overlord here on DK Focus. I think... I'm going to say it again. Stuns wins games. And I'm only really seeing the Infernal Blade lockdown. Nikki Cool coming in with a Vortex as well. I don't know if that's enough to get the lockdown onto the hero, especially when you've got like a Bat Rider. The Bat Rider comes in, and if it's a jump onto the Storm Spirit gets lassoed away. How do you really deal with that? And yeah, I think this might be a little bit rougher this time around for the side of Storm. I don't know if I favor the lineup over Cybercats. I think Cybercats maybe just edge it out again. That kind of 55 to 45 on the two of them. This time going the way of Cybercats. I mean, I think it's going to be a close game. I think it might be a little bit closer than the last one. But the only way to get into it and find out is to get into the game. And first, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over at EGB.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system. Welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
So, here we go, swinging into game number 2 to see if Cybercats can pull it back, or if we're going to get a clean sweep coming up from the side of Storm. And again, the odds on the side of Cybercats, they are the favourites coming into this one. It's not a lot between the two of them, but 0.562 or whatever. But, I mean, Storm looked really clean in that last game. We'll see if they're going to be able to carry on this execution through into the second game, or if Cybercats are they going to be able to pull it back. Yeah. Dark Lord. Terrorblades. How's he going to look? I
30
mean, the
seconds to
health-wise, 538 health to start. Well, he's not going to shy away from a fight, it doesn't look like, with the spam coming out. But, yeah, Dominic coming through with a Scorched Earth. You're going to have the Infernal Blade. I wonder if the Doom goes for that early point in the Infernal Blade as well. Maybe just skipping out with the Devour till like around level 4, level 5. And just trying to build up in the Scorched Earth Infernal Blade. 1J is going to have the Illuminate Blast to come out as well. Scorched Earth already started out. The Reflection comes through here. And, ooh, the Light Blast. Coming through for 1J level 1 from the Blinding Light. So it does a little bit of damage, pushes the Bat Rider away, and they're going to be able to get themselves 3 Bouncy Runes here on the side of Storm. So really nicely done.
Learn from your mistakes.
That was lame.
Yeah,
Чувствуешь
Ducalis
дрожь в коленках.
on the Batrider here. The spam comes through. I wonder if the support... I mean, he's already picked up the Flame Break, so it kind of does the same thing as a Blinding Light here. Mid lane, we'll see Nicky Cool, because he's going to be able to stand up to Youngji early on, because again, that the Flame Guard comes out, and Youngji just gets really aggressive. Nicky Cool has to back himself away. Not a lot to get through that one early on at level 1, and you just run at that. If you're the M Spirit, you just run at the Storm Spirit and try and burst down as much health as possible. Once the Sleight of Fist comes out as well. Yeah, Youngji, his entire job in this lane is to get hyper-aggressive every time that Flame Guard's out and just run at Nicky Cool. Play it away, try and get the Sleight of Fist off, try and get your last hits that way. Once it's down, you play away from the Remnants. But just try and trade as evenly as possible in this lane up against the Storm Spirit. Yeah, we're going to see the Flame Guard coming through. And Nicky Cool, once again, going to be forced away from the creep wave. But is it going to be enough? Nicky Cool is getting pretty darn low as well in terms of gold for the bottle. He's got it coming in now on his courier. So he does have that gold. Is it on the Emissary as well? Yes. Okay, so both mid laners going to have the bottle about the same time. At least here, though, Youngji doing a lot of damage to Nicky Cool. Nicky Cool coming in, trying to drop remnants. Do the same to Nicky Cool now this Flame Guard's down. And it's going to be a lot of push-pull in this lane here. As Sleight of Fist, Emissary probably goes for another point in the Flame Guard again. Just this damage over time onto the Storm Spirit. The Storm Spirit really will suffer up against this Emissary Spirit in the lane. Meanwhile, on the top lane, it might be the first blood coming out. Do they get the chase down through? They do! Dark Lord! Oh, it was... wait, what? Was it his courier? It was his courier. So I'm seeing, like, Ducalis' name pop up first. I was like, no, 1J, he didn't get the kill. The Batrider's still there. Yeah, it was the first blood going the way of Dark Lord here in the lane. Taken down. And getting the kill onto the Doom. Dominic coming a little bit too far forward here. Level 2, so he's holding that point. Maybe till level 3. But I, again, would just like to see the harass coming out. Now that Metamorphosis is down, it opens up the window for the Doom just to run at the Terrorblade. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, how is the Juggernaut doing? Jug, he's on. He's keeping pace with the mid laners here in terms of last hits. Yeah, the Emissary Spirit rocking that second point in the Flame Guard. This is kind of the thing. Pugna gets the TP back. There's no hard lockdown. There's no stuns on the side of Storms in the lane. Until that Infernal Blade comes out, until he starts to get the Storm Spirit rotate around, Pugna, you can just feel confident to just TP out. Okay, every 60 seconds, it does leave you a bit of a disadvantage on the lane. Off for the Beastmaster.
You have been denied.
But yeah, really, if you get in danger in this off lane, effectively here for cybercats, you just TP yourself away. You don't even worry your little head about it, or your little skull, in the case of Pugna on Force Majeure. You just go for that quick retreat. And I don't know until the Armor Slash comes out and the heroes start getting caught out solo, whether they have the damage to really try and deal with it. In the mid lane, how's Nicky Cool doing? Level 4. Going towards that Falcon's Blade. Yeah, I mean, the Storm is still picking up the last hits, so Youngji getting aggressive on. We'll see. It's just going to be the Water Range being picked up, so both mid laners going to be able to bottle those ones up. No, the Batrider steals it away from the Storm Spirit. This is rough for Nicky Cool now. What's he got in terms of regen? He's got a salve coming through, so he's just going to have to pop that and just rely on the regen coming through from the tower here as well, because he's not going to have any bottle charges. The Batrider getting cheeky, coming in for a snipe there on the rune. 1J did rotate as well, top lane though. Dominic is going to try and run himself away once again. This Doom is being absolutely run down. Firefly comes out, and the Blinding Light's not going to be enough now, and this is going to be the kill. Dominic though, trying to maybe set up to get a return kill. The Firefly, it runs out! And Dominic's going to be able to salve himself up. He's got that Ring of Health going now as well, going towards his Vanguard. The Firefly was out last second, and you weren't able to complete the kill. Level 2 on the Batrider, level 3 Flame Break. The Firefly maybe even gets the kill onto the Doom. But the Doom now is going to be back to full health mid lane. Youngji going to take a lot of punishment from Nicky Cool. Nicky Cool though, what's he going to be looking to do? Bottom lane. Suneko out of mana, low on health, but the Juggernaut does just continue to farm up. But now the Ember Spirit as well as the Terrorblade. Here, Spin comes out. TP's going to be there. And again, no hard lockdown. DK Focus just says, see you nuts. He is out back towards the tier 1 tower. So he doesn't even give up has to go back to base, give up a whole load of farm. He just TP's back to the tier 1. And all of a sudden, this Juggernaut, he's just like, well... yeah, this is rough. This is rough for the Jug in this lane. Silence is pretty nice, but again, no hard lockdown. Means anytime that Spin comes out, they just leave. They just back up and leave. And why wouldn't you? Level 2 on the Spin as well. Jug. Is that phase boots coming out for the Juggernaut? Looks like it might be here. In the mid lane once again, they're going to try and fight over the runes. The 2 rotations from the supports from the side of cybercats. They are really just trying to close Nicky Cool out of this game here. Snako, though, denies the Invis rune. It might cost him his life. The rotation, Young G, level 6, going to go for the TP. No points to the Searing Chains. No! The TP not enough. The Nether Blast coming through. Level 2 onto that. The right clicks from Young G here as well. The damage was just enough to get the kill onto the Silencer. Maybe half a second left here on the TP. But yeah, the Nether Blast as well as the 2 attacks was enough to get the kill here. Young G drops a Remnant. Will be taking damage from Nicky Cool. Top lane, Dominic coming up to his level 5. This could be big. Coming up to his level 6, excuse me. He already got that level 5. Could be big once this Doom's out. And yeah, you can see just running the Scorched Earth. Level 3 on that. No points in the Infernal Blade, though. For the Doom. But still, just the Vanguard's out now, so he's got some decent damage block. Going to be running towards the Terrorblade on this lane. Meanwhile, in the top lane, it looks like Carl's going to try and get cheeky, but there's going to be the rotation in from the Storm Spirit out of mana. The Wisdom Rune goes the way of 1J. Carl's trying to get himself away with the Firefly, but Nicky Cool with the Vortex gets this drag back. Should get Storm on the board, as well as the Team Storm in terms of kills.
Go now boldly into the light.
And yeah, probably hanging around for the Chakra Magic. For Nicky Cool, it does mean top lane. Again, still going to be the solos coming through. Dark Lord still burning down to the Scorched Earth, coming out every chance possible from Dominic. And Terrorblade out of regen, so has to play away. Has to be real careful. The Batrider going to be rotating in. Any salves, any tangos? Nope. Dominic, though, the Sunder does come through. Dark Lord hits the level 6. Dominic going to go for the TP. No level 6 on Ducalis. And the Doom will be able to take a page out of the offlaners on the side of Cybercats, but just straight up TP himself away. Yeah, Batrider is only level 4. Wisdom Runes did go the way of Force Majeure there as well as 1J, so even Wisdom Rune trade. Storm looking for stacks on stacks on stacks. Cool. Who gets the rune? It's going to be the Arcane Rune going the way of Force Majeure here. So you want to try and join the fight up against the Storm Spirit. The Storm Spirit, as well as the Keeper of Light, already back underneath the tier 1 tower. Okay, he's got the Falcon's Blade, so he's going to have some decent mana regen coming through. The Storm Spirit as well underneath the tier 1 tower. That's some decent life regen. Level 6 on the Juggernaut. The Spin comes out. DK Focus. If you want to try and go for the TP out this time, he will not. The damage, it might just be enough to stack up. Yes, Snako. He does get the kill. Again, level 5 on the Silencer. No point in the Glaives. He's not really got any early kill potential. I say that after he gets a kill, but no real early kill potential because there's no lockdown. Whereas on the side of Cybercats, there might be a 1-2 punch to come out. Dominic level 6 now. He does have that Doom available. There's going to be the rotation up. Firefly comes out from, but the Silencer rotation up now, so Flame Break's going to be there. But Dom doesn't want to throw out the Doom just yet. Yeah, Terrorblade moves himself to the jungle. No Stunder for the next 34 seconds as well on the Terrorblade. Back to the bottom lane he goes on the Silencer. New level 6 as well, so that global start's not too far away. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Silencers in Southeast Asia. I caught a couple of games in Southeast Asia recently, and they do like to go for that early point in the Glaives at level 2 on the Silencer. Whereas Eastern Europe just do not see the benefit at all with the change to how much int it costs to cast. At level 1, that 20 int is just way too much for them, it seems like. They get more benefit from the Arcane Curse from the last word. Storm Spirit, though, going to make the dive in onto the Pugna. The Pugna goes for that self-decrepify. The blast from the Blinding Light knocks him back. The Vortex, though, not into the Remnant here. And Force Majeure trying to do what he can. There's going to be the Roar coming through onto the Storm Spirit, but Force Majeure runs himself into a cul-de-sac. And after all that, Nikiko will still get the kill. Seneko, though, gets the kill onto the Silencer. Do they want to go into the Beastmaster? The Vortex drag back now as well. Well, they use that big 4. DK4 is not going to be able to get the TP out. The damage is going to be way too much now as well, as DK4 is one more right click. No, the neutral! Holy crap, he kind of... Oh, they're going to be able to get the kill on the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit trying to get himself away. The Remnant chase here from the Ember Spirit, trying to chase him down, and now Nikiko, yeah. Slider Fist comes out, that healing ward, not going to be enough. Krilliat hesitated on the right click on the Beastmaster, and thanks to the spin coming through, Dominic just get the kill onto Dark Lord. Using his ult. But yeah, the hesitation from the Jug just stops him, and the spin, even proccing out those neutrals on the Ancient Creeps, means that the Beastmaster gets taken down by neutrals, and nobody gets credit for the kill. That should be a really nice one for the Doom, though. That solo kill on the Terrorblade for the Doom. You know, 4 points into Devour now. There is a Sunder available here for Dark Lord if the harass comes out. Reflection pops immediately. And again, yeah, Dark Lord, I mean, there is going to be the Scorched Earth to come through from the Doom, putting pressure onto the TB. But for the most part, Hand of Midas is out. Doom's got himself the Devour. Yeah, it's not going to be hanging around too long to take so much lane pressure to the point where Dark Lord wants to go for another Sunder. That's going to be the smoke rotation out. No global silence, so it's not up for the silencer just yet. He's soaking some XP in the mid lane. Gotta be careful. Level 5 up against Young G, level 9. Nikki cool. Well, that's gonna be real cool for him. 3 bounty runes here for the Storm Spirit. That's a decent injection of cash for the side of Storm, who were a little bit ahead anyway. So what's that? 354. They're going to be able to get the jumper. Now the global stance does come through. He had the levels for it. Do they get the kill into the Ember Spirit? Was that Vortex drag back? Do they have the mana to get the kill? Young G. Global was off, but they do still get the kill. Thanks to that Vortex drag back here on the Storm Spirit. Even going to be able to get himself a haste rune.
Haste!
Someone got the chase down onto Force. I mean, the Nether Ward is down here. Decrepify going to be dropped. Forceman Joe, one of the fastest heroes in the game. Illuminate Blast comes through. The Decrepify damage, it's still going to be more than enough. And Nikki Cole, yeah, he says, well, you go for the Decrepify. I'm gonna just go for the solar bind on you, so you take even more magic damage, even more magic damage, and Nikki Cool will just be able to stand there and just blast you down with his remnants. You know, Dekal's trying to steal these stacks away from the side of Storm, which, okay, cheeky on the support Batrider, but not really super impactful. It means he can get a couple more TPs. What's coming out on his career as well? Just wards, clarity. I mean, it's massive that it takes the net worth away from the side of Storm. That's always nice. He's cliffed himself as well with no TP. So the Batrider just gotta pray there isn't a ward to come down here. Waits for the Firefly to come out. Jug though does see the Terrorblade. Level 9 on the TB. What level's Kurt? Kurt's level 9 here as well, but a fresh level 9 compared to the now level, I think level 10. Yeah, of the Dark Lord. So good. Just looking for this farm up close. In fact, he's got the gold now for this Battle Fury. Just needs to buy it out, have it flown out to him. Like, oh no, Claymore, it's a little bit more costly. For some reason, I was thinking it was 1200, not 1350. But he does have it after this wave. And Cybercat's still the favorites in terms of odds. Okay, okay. It's... yeah, no, it's close. It's closer, this game. I thought the odds would have been, like, fairly even as well between the two teams, but it seems like... Dominic's going to go for the TP away. Nothing to stop it here as well. Finds himself a little hidey hole. Yeah, just straight TPs out. To safety of the tier 2 tower.
Bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And we look... The Doom is still going to be about 40-50 last hits behind the Terrorblade, but still, thanks to the Devour, thanks to the Hand of Midas, he is rocking top net worth.
Top tower is under attack.
It looks like it's going to be a Crimson Guard here as well for the Doom. So buying that one out, offering some protection to his teammates. I think, because of the slight nerf coming out on the Vanguard, it got some reduction, so we'll take a look at 7.33D. The damage block decreased from 56.28 to 50.25. Okay. The reduction as well on the... So you can't split it apart into an Octarine core. Well, just dive onto the Batrider now. They should be able to get the kill. Nikki Cool does take it. Global Silence comes out. They might be able to go into the Beastmaster now, or are they trying to run themselves away here? Because the M-Spirit does rotate in. The Global Silence will be wearing off. They get the lockdown onto the Silencer. Silencer taking a lot of damage, though. Young G, he still has those remnants to jump himself away to if he needs them. Force Majeure might not be so lucky, though. Okay. Yeah, he's going to dive himself. No. Dive himself back in, but they don't have the vision to see where Young G landed there from that remnant dive. And Nicky Cool with the shield rune won't carry on going. Look at the Witchblade to come out from the Storm Spirit. Extra damage for him. The Ember having to go straight into this BKB. So, no... Oh, Snako. Does he actually have the damage to get the kill onto the Batrider? The Batrider comes in with a lasso now, but there's going to be the dive in. The roar will be cast off, and Ducalis will go down here. Nicky Cool, as well as Dominic, trying to get themselves away from this one. The Nether Ward will be dropped. Snako might be left as a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, it's going to be 1J. You need to leave, bud. The silence out onto Young G, so he wasn't able to follow up after that. The Omni Slash comes through now onto DK Focus. DK Focus, the illusions, but he's got enough damage. He's got the spin afterwards this time. Krilliat will be able to secure the kill. The dive comes out onto Young G. Nicky Cool gets that illusion rune. Vortex drive back onto Young G, so it does mean Young G wasn't able to get to claim that rune. And Nicky Cool gets cheeky, takes it from under his nose. Does carry on farming here, Nicky Cool. How is he looking in terms of net worth? 4th? Yeah, the Terrorblade is going to be behind this Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut having a really good time now that this Battle Fury's out. Picked himself his first kill of the game up there as well on that Beastmaster. So the Manta Style not too far away from the Jug. Oh, the jump in. They're going to be able to get the kill into force. Yet Solar Bind comes out. They stack up the damage. That Nether Ward even going to be farmed up by Nicky Cool as well. It looks like the Storm Spirit just wants to get hyper aggressive here in this game. Even before that Witchblade was fully out, you know, he's just getting the jumps around. Falcon's Blade, Witchblades.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And yeah, just looking to stack up this damage here onto Nicky Cool. Group up. Coming from the side of Cybercats, Dark Lord is low. But, okay, they're not going to make anything happen. It looks like they're just protecting Young G as he was looking for a little bit of farm in the lane. And he goes for that TP out afterwards. D1 here, Storm Spirit going to be able to help his teammates. Even on the Hawk's going to tick out. Never mind. Did they actually see? I mean, again, Dark Lord playing around on this one. Has a Sunder, but there's a Global Silence available. Nicky Cool, did he have the vision to go for the jump? And Dark Lord, he just has to panic roll himself away from that one. If that Vortex came into the Global Silence, Terrorblade, he would not be having a good time. He would not be a happy camper there. Sitting around on 600 health or so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Batrider, there's going to be some D-wards coming out, only on to the illusions taking that one down actually from the Storm Spirit. So doesn't want to commit himself to this one. Terrorblade going to go straight into the Skadi. Storm, how's he looking? 1300 gold. Does he want to be buying up a BKB this early on? For the Storm Spirit, he's having a really good time. But once the fight's... probably going to be a Lincoln's, right?
We rely not upon fortune.
So you get protection from the
Radiant's
Sunder, you
bottom
get protection from the
tower is under
Lasso.
attack.
Obviously not both, because once that Lincoln's does pop, it goes on the cooldown. But for the most part, you do get some protection. Cool, yeah. Just going to have to spin himself away from Dark Lord. A lot of damage coming through from these illusions of Dark Lord now. So trying to take advantage, but the healing ward does come through. So the Jug, going to be a mass TP rotation in. All apart from the Doom, who cancels his TP, decides he wants to walk.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke comes out, Snako, Dominic looking for a wraparound. Blink Dagger is up for the Doom now as well. So Nicky Cool, maybe acting as a bit of bait. The dives comes in, it comes in deep, and they're going to be able to get a jump onto the Batrider now. Vortex, was he got the control? They have that lockdown. Can he get this kill onto Ducalis? Can he follow up even more? Yes, Snako is going to be around on this. Ducalis will fall, and they're even going to be able to get themselves onto the Pugna, but a lot of damage comes through onto the Silence, and the Roar going to be committed now as well. Dark Lord gets a kill onto Snako. Dominic's going to try and walk himself away from this one with the Crimson Guard. The Life Drain comes out now. Dominic still has that Doom. If you can find the right Dark Lord, obviously Slash, it does actually connect here onto him. And they might be able to go for this one. Slow down the Sunder. There should be the Doom to connect. Do they have the damage? They absolutely do. They have the stun. They have the control. They have the kill onto Dark Lord. And now they're going to go for more Force Majeure, though. As the blast comes out, Dominic going to try and turn himself away from this one. The life drain will be here. Young G gets a kill onto Dominic. And he might A with 1J's life as well. Yeah, he tries to pop the salve, but it's not going to be enough. They even got the kill onto the Storm. I missed that in the fight. Yeah, Young G takes down Nicky Cool. Cool, yeah. Himself up a double down, Rune. And I wonder if after the Yasha, does the Jug want to go towards his own Lincoln Sphere, or does he want to go towards like an Ag Scepter so he can get that Swift Flash off? You know, because the Ag Scepter is really popular, and it's a really nice item to have. Just it breaks Lincolns. Oh, TP coming in. Ducalis is going to be the Storm Spirit jump in now as well. Seneco's around. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Ducalis. And Nicky Cool just pick up the credit. DK Fogus in mid lane, just trying to push down this tier 1 tower with his Ancients. Force Majeure going to help out as well with the Nether Blasts. He could trade off tier 1s if they want to. Fortification will be used on the side of the Radiant. Just try and protect this tower for a little bit longer. But it looks like they're not going to try and trade off this tier 1 tower on the bottom lane. Oh, Young G isn't going to make himself useful. As he does snatch up that Wisdom Rune here. So 2 Wisdom Runes going the way of Cybercats here, but it will be an Aegis. So yeah. And yeah, the Ender Spirit just going straight into that BKB. Boots of Travel out, Maelstrom's out, BKB going to be in the bag for him. Is Nicky Cool gone for his, or is it the Lincoln Sphere? Well, they give him the Aegis, it's not. It's going to be the Sanj and Kaya to come out from the Storm Spirit. So it offers them some offensive capability, some defensive, you know, some survivability there with the Sanj. And we'll see. I mean, net worth lead, it's not a massive one. A 2k net worth lead here, 3 kills for the side of Storm. The Doom is back up in 4 seconds here for ultimate-wise for the Doom. They could make another fight happen. It's going to be the Tormentor first, it looks like, though, on the side of Storm. So who's going to get the Shard? Silencer or the Keeper? Could be the Silencer. That's really nice for the Silencer to get this early on. 22 minutes, I say 22 minutes as if that's really early, but you get it on Seneko. When these fights are starting to break out, now the 5-man fights, it means every 4 attacks he does get a glaive of silence for 1.75 seconds, as well as having the 4 int steal instead of the 2 int steal. Yeah, Radiant, 65% win chance probability coming out for the side of, from Dota Plus. So Storm just a little bit further ahead in terms of gold. XP-wise, though, it does swing the favor of Cybercats thanks to those 2 Wisdom Runes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So let's see, smoke rotation. 4-man smoke coming out from the side of Storm. Who are they going to be able to find in the jump?
Top tower is under
Looks like it might be the Batrider, though. The Batrider's in the trees, just going to go straight up for the TP. Yeah. They're away. He's away. It's good. Smoke not going to break. Going to be a bit of a wasted one here. The scan comes through as well from the side of Storm, but nobody be good and spotted because everybody's away. This could be big as well. If they do go for a fight around the tier 1 tower, there could be the backstab to come through from Cybercats here, from the Batrider, from the Ember Spirit. Krulia into a butterfly, it seems like. So he's got that Manta style up. He just wants to go straight into the butterfly. He's going to have the gold as well for the Eagle Song if he wants it. Maybe trade out the wand. As he does solo kill this tier 1 tower. Ember Spirit, Youngie might rotate in. Not going to be able to get the deny. Gets credited to the creeps. Yeah, Krulia actually goes for the Windlace to sell. So he can pick up this Eagle Song for the extra RG.
Haste.
And the Jug doing alright here in this game. Top of the net worth by... It's only going to be about 300-400 gold, but still, topping that net worth, not really being contested by the side of Cybercats, not really being pressured out anywhat. And, what, 2 minutes before he gets himself a full butterfly? If that. Snako, how's he looking? Is it the Lincolns for the silencer? No, it's going to be the Falstaff. And... who was anybody? No. Okay. Fair enough. I thought I saw someone going towards it. Ducalis, though, he might be going towards by the side of StoRm. Do they have enough damage to get the kill? Ducalis now as well. Trying to get himself away. Has that run away? Is it the Glimmer Cape on the Pugna? Yeah, just protects out Ducalis, and Ducalis going to be able to firefly himself away from danger. Mid lane, Nicky Cool. I mean, the Nether Ward is down. Nicky Cool's going to try and hide around. Maybe look for a big jump in here. Has that Aegis for another minute and a half. So where's he going to look? Oh, Force. He could be the target. No, Dark Lord gets seen, and now there's going to be a jump in. Nicky Cool, though, doesn't go for that Vortex. Glimmer Cape was out. But it does create space here for Krilliat just to step up onto this tier 2 tower. The fortification will be used, but Krilliat doesn't care. He's got a healing ward, he can just carry on going. Just waits for that next creep wave, he just continues bursting, or just right-clicking down this tower. Oh, the Storm Lord does actually find Ducalis this time, and there's no Glimmer Cape to protect him. So Nicky Cool gets the kill. As Krilliat takes the tower. So again, a little bit of extra gold coming through for the side of Storm. Storm Spirit has the Aegis for the next 39 seconds. Going towards a Hex here for the Storm Spirit, so no defensive items really. No BKB, no Lincolns for the Storm Spirit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dominic going to be going towards a pipe on the Doom. We've got, what, the Keeper Light going towards a Lotus into the Glimmer Cape. Silencer getting closer towards that Forstaff now as well. Bat Rider, could be the Blink Dagger for the Bat Rider now. He's already got that gem picked up. I mean, he's dead, so he picked it up after he died, but he's got the gem on the Bat Rider now. Ember, what's he looking at? It's going to be the Lincoln Sphere for the Ember Spirit. So the BKB is up now for the Ember Spirit, and it's going to be the Lincolns to follow. How's the Beastmaster looking? Beastmaster, he's got himself his own Lotus going towards his Blink Dagger. Going to be a ways away from that Blink Dagger here. They might look for a 4-man smoke, 5-man smoke here on the side of cybercats. They want to make something happen. So the rotations, if they carry on going towards the top lane, they are going to find the Keeper of the Light, which it's not a bad pick-off, but for a 5-man smoke rotation, probably not the target that you want. Doom rotates in with a TP. Into the mid lane they go. Drums are going to be popped. Ducalis, who's going to be able to get the charge on. Krilliat comes in. There's going to be the spin, but the Roar comes out now as well with the last. Do they have enough damage with the Global Silence? They might be able to get the kill onto Krilliat. Krilliat, he's going to be turned around. Will go down. Wasn't able to get that Omni Slash off, so they get the kill onto the Jug. Really big jump in, but it commits pretty much everything on the side of cybercats to get that kill. And they kill on the high ground. The Nether Ward will be down. The Vortex comes out. Do they get the kill? They will be able to clear upon the Pugna. A 1-for-1, the Doom now as well, onto the Terrorblade, but Dominic's going to get pretty darn low, even through the Crimson Guard, even through the heal of the Greaves. So they are going to be able to get the kill, and Youngji teams up Dominic on the back line. Nicky Cool, he wants to get the kill onto the Terrorblade. The Terrorblade, he carries on going. And it's going to cost them 4 heroes here. It might even cost them 5 in the mid lane. 1J Slider Fist comes out. Youngji's going to be able to get the kill onto 1J. Yeah, started off with a really good jump onto, with the Roar into the lasso onto the Juggernaut. They weren't able to get the kill on the Terrorblade there as well. Not enough damage to secure that one. Level 15 on the Doom as well, so he's not going to have that 35-second Doom cooldown reduction. So it is a big cooldown on the Doom. I mean, level 15, he only went for the 1 point in the Doom. The damage over the time, potentially there, if that was a level 2 Doom, that probably kills the Terrorblade. Like, that was super, super close. And yeah, I think the extra damage, 15 damage per second? Maybe. Because, I mean, that Doom, he got close to being killed off. It was a really good fight. And now cybercats' net worth back in their favor. They're even on kills. Let's see, the Doom, he wants to go into an Octarine core as well. Surely that BKB's better before the Octarine, though, because Dominic, the slight control coming through, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chain, the lockdown, the Pugna getting the Nether Blasts off. The life drains coming out as well. How's Krilliat looking? Going in towards a nullifier here on the Jug into a... Yeah, nullifier into an Ag Scepter. They're going to try and make a move. I mean, all the ultimates on the side of cybercats are back up, but the Terrorblade's away. Do they have any vision on this? They don't. They don't know where anybody is. They're going to see a courier coming through here, so maybe trying to make a move. Roshan back up in about 10 seconds, and it is going to be a daytime Rosh now. They got the high ground around these twin gates on the side of cybercats, so this could be a risky jump if they want to go for it, but the Terrorblade's still not there. So if they find it before he comes in, really that's going to reveal, is he going to be the hook, the worm on the hook? Healing wards up preemptively as well for the Juggernaut. Gold-wise, he's not too far away from at least the Sacred Relic. Roshan, he's in his pit. He's hanging about. What's he doing looking? Midas is back up. Yeah, he's changed his mind. He's going to go in towards that BKB. I think it's the right choice. Just being able to get off a BKB when these fights are going out. You know, the Doom gets so controlled because he is going to be the first one in. Smoke's going to come through. They're going to go for a big wrap here on the side of cybercats. But the smoke from both sides. Who breaks first? Oh, it's going to break at the same time. They get the last zone now. They get the jump, but it's going to be onto an illusion. Oh, that's big now. And Krayat comes in with a spin this time. Global Silence will be here. Do they have the control? They're going to be able to get the kill onto Doom. But the Doom, he got his ultimate off now. The Omni Slash is going to come through, but the Sunder, it's still there. They get the control of the Terrorblade. They have enough damage on the side of cybercats to just rip through Krayat. Krayat really not loving that after the Sunder came through here. And cybercats, they take another fight. Yeah, they lose the Batrider. The Global Silence was there. The Lotus Orb comes through for the Purge. Who did the Doom actually get the Doom off on? Was it a takedown? No, Spirit physical damage there. So it wasn't a Lotus Reflect. I don't know who he doomed. But it wasn't the Terrorblade who, you know, you want to as the Doom. Now Dark Lord with an Aegis to cheese on the Spirit as well. Again, I don't think StoRm... the Keeper of Light and the Silencer, I get having the Keeper of Light around for the StoRm Spirit. Being able to fill up his mana in these fights for the jumps. I get the Silencer for wanting that Global Silence to be able to potentially stop the Spirit from coming in, you know, get that Sunder from... But now there's a Lotus Orb out. Yeah, they're going to be able to get a kill. 1J, they just don't have the lockdown. StoRm are going to lose this game because they... I'm not saying they're going to lose the game, that was a bit harsh, but they're being put on the back foot because they keep getting control in these fights.
Middle tower is under attack.
The BKB is not up for the Doom. The StoRm Spirit opted into a Link to... Okay, the Link to is nice for the Raw. But they're going to be able to get this jump onto Nikki Cool. Nikki Cool was that lasso. Jumps himself forward. Trying to clean this one up. The drums gets popped, so he gets an early warning if the creeps get seen. Yeah, he just has to go for the straight up leave. The Batrider's still hunting him, though. Blink Dagger's on cooldown. He's got the Overseal Totem. Nikki Cool, he has to go for that TP away. Going to use it with a ball lightning, and he does get that out. But yeah, you thought it was hard to get through the Terrorblade once. Just wait until he's got himself the Aegis. He just waits out the Global Silence, or he dies and he comes back. The Global Silence doesn't affect him. Same to be said with the Doom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It doesn't seem like the Juggernaut is doing enough damage here in these fights. The Nullifier should be on the way. The Courier's going towards the side shot, super chop. But Cybercats, they're looking to step up and break this base. So 33 minutes in, yeah, it's a bit of a reverse of the last game here. Cybercats in control, looking to step up on the Terrorblade with the Aegis. Lotus Orb on him now as well, using those reflections to get the illusions out. So Nullifier is going to be here for the Juggernaut. Is this going to be enough of a step up in terms of damage, in terms of control? Coming through to step up to get the kill, the jump comes in. Nikki Cool, though, is going to be really careful. Fortification will be used, the life drain comes through, force majeure. They get the Vortex back. They're trying to pop this Aegis as quickly as possible. But Dark Lord, the dive on the backlines now as well. The Global Silence comes out. It's going to be the... Is that a reverse Omni Slash coming through there? The Kuliat diving around. Looks like Dominic trying to get himself away, trying to keep himself alive, but they get the lockdown onto the Jug. The Jug's straight up dead. Yeah, the lasso now as well. This is going to be a good game, well played. being called here. StoRm, they just didn't have it in the bag. You know, 2 good fights from the side of cybercats. All of a sudden, it flips on its head. They looked all right coming through the laning stage into that mid game, but once again, the 5v5 started coming out here from cybercats. StoRm just could not compete. And again, I'm going to say they didn't have enough lockdown. You had a Vortex jump in. You had maybe the Doom to come through from the ultimate on the Doom. Meanwhile, on the side of cybercats, you have that lockdown with the lasso coming through. You have the Roar. You have the Searing Chains. Even the Decrepify just to try and throw a monkey wrench in the works there. And StoRm just weren't able to close out all of these kills that they wanted to. The Sunder coming through for the Terrorblade in a good couple of key fights just kept them in the game. And cybercats, they were able to march on, take an Aegis, and take a full game here. So we are going to be taking a break. We'll be back with the third and final game after this to see whether it's going to be StoRm or cybercats marching through for their next victory in the DPC. We'll find out after this break.